Nintendo just dropped a 30-minute partner showcase with games coming to Switch and Switch 2. GTA 6 marketing officially begins summer 2026, and Rockstar confirms the November release date. And Valve delays Steam machine pricing due to AI chip shortages affecting the entire industry. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This week we got some interesting updates from PlayStation, major news on GTA 6, look at black innovators and gaming characters who changed gaming, and a whole lot more. So let's jump right in with PlayStation's latest headlines. We got some fresh patent filings, hardware leaks, and one concept that's definitely going to get people talking. Rumors are going around that Sony could be planning a new revision of the PlayStation Portal, and it may be coming sooner than expected. According to a prominent Sony insider, Sony is working on a new PlayStation Portal that would replace the current LCD display with an OLED screen. No other upgrades have been reported yet, and there's no exact release date, though the window does point to 2026. With the PlayStation Portal becoming one of PlayStation's best-selling accessories and cloud streaming driving it, an OLED refresh could help Sony keep momentum going while fans wait for what's next. Sony has just been granted a patent for a PlayStation controller that doesn't use a single physical button. The filing describes a controller built entirely around touch-sensitive surfaces, capable of detecting taps, swipes, long presses, and finger position. The idea is that controls could dynamically change based on how a player holds the device, allowing for more flexibility across hand sizes, play styles, and accessibility needs. That said, this doesn't mean a buttonless DualSense is coming anytime soon. Sony files thousands of patents every year, and most never become real products, but this concept lines up with the company's growing focus on accessibility. Sony just patented AI-generated podcasts that could star your favorite PlayStation characters. Imagine Kratos or Aloy actually talking to you about game updates, your friend's latest achievements, or new DLC drops tailored to what you play. The AI would pull from the games you own and your activity to create content that's actually relevant to you instead of generic announcements you have to hunt for. Would you actually listen to a podcast narrated by Kratos, or does this sound too weird? Nintendo dropped their first Direct of the year, and it was packed with third-party games coming to both Switch and Switch 2. The biggest announcements: Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is coming to Switch 2 on June 3rd, following up last year's FF7 Remake Integrate release. Resident Evil Requiem launches February 27th with a new gameplay, a themed Pro Controller, and Leon and Grace amiibo. Bethesda showed up big with Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition dropping February 24th, and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle on May 12th. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered is also coming later this year. Nintendo also shadow dropped a free Hollow Knight upgrade for Switch 2 owners that's available right now. So, which Switch 2 announcement are you most excited about? It's February, which means it's Black History Month. To celebrate, I'll be spotlighting Black creators and innovators who helped shape the video game industry, along with Black characters who made representation matter on screen. These are the people and characters who paved the way, push boundaries, and don't always get the credit they deserve. In this video, I'm spotlighting Jerry Lawson and Aveline de Grand Prix. When people talk about Assassin's Creed, Aveline is often left out, and that's a mistake. Aveline was the first female lead in the franchise and one of the earliest Black women to headline a major AAA game. Set in the 18th century New Orleans, her story isn't just historical, it's intentional. Aveline is the daughter of a wealthy French merchant and an African mother, navigating a world shaped by slavery, colonial power, and class. What made her groundbreaking wasn't just the story, it was the gameplay. Assassin's Creed Liberation introduced three personas: assassin, lady, and slave, each changing how the world treated her and how she survived. Her identity wasn't cosmetic, it was built directly into the mechanics of the game. Liberation originally launched on the PlayStation Vita, which is part of why many players missed it, but the impact still matters. Aveline proved that a Black woman could carry an Assassin's Creed game, and she did it first. Jerry Lawson was an electronic engineer and one of the very few African American engineers in Silicon Valley. He led the team behind the Fairchild Channel F, the first home video game console to use interchangeable game cartridges. Before that, games were built directly into the hardware. Lawson's cartridge system changed everything. It allowed players to buy new games without buying a new console, creating the model the industry still uses today. Because of that work, Jerry Lawson is often called the father of modern gaming. He later founded VideoSoft, one of the first Black-owned video game development companies, and continued pushing innovation long after the Channel F. His work paved the way for systems such as the Atari, Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation. Without Jerry Lawson, gaming wouldn't look the way it does today. We've got more gaming news to cover. If you're enjoying the video so far, drop a like. It really helps out the channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time because I'm putting these out as often as I can. Speaking of big news, Take-Two Interactive just confirmed that marketing for Grand Theft Auto 6 will officially begin in summer 2026, and CEO Strauss Zelnick reaffirmed the game's November 19th release date. This is a big deal because many fans expected a new trailer to drop before the recent earnings call, but instead, Zelnick gave updates that actually matter. He shut down rumors that there would be no physical release until 2027, saying that's not the plan, and he made it clear that Rockstar is confident in the November launch. So far, marketing has been slow, with the first trailer dropping in December 2023 and the second one coming in May 2025 after the game got delayed twice. Now that marketing is starting in summer 2026, it looks like the odds of another delay are pretty slim. The big question is, when will Trailer 3 drop? And with marketing kicking off in June or July, it's possible Rockstar is holding out until then. Zelnick also mentioned that GTA Online will likely continue after GTA 6 launches as long as players keep showing up. So, are you confident GTA 6 is actually hitting November 19th? Or do you think we're getting another delay? Valve just announced a delay in revealing pricing and release dates for the Steam Machine, Steam Controller, and Steam Frame VR headset due to severe hardware shortages caused by AI companies buying up chips, storage, and RAM. The company still plans to ship all three devices in the first half of 2026, but the market is too unpredictable right now to lock in pricing. PC gamers are already seeing prices for RAM, GPUs, and SSDs skyrocket, and some reports say these shortages could even delay the next PlayStation and Xbox consoles. Valve is staying transparent about the situation, and most fans seem understanding, though some are asking if the Steam Controller could launch sooner since it uses fewer impacted parts. So, are you still planning to grab the Steam Machine when it drops, or are these hardware shortages making you reconsider? Overwatch is dropping the 2 from its name and completely changing how seasons work. Starting February 10th, the game is launching Reign of Talon, a year-long story arc that introduces 10 new heroes throughout 2026, with 5 playable at launch. The new heroes include Domina, a Talon tank from Vishkar Industries, Emre, a mobile damage hero with cybernetic mods, Mizuki, a support from the Hashimoto clan, Anron, a fire-based damage hero, and Jetpack Cat, a long-T support hero that's finally playable. The game is also getting new hero sub-roles with unique passives, a complete UI refresh, and a Conquest meta event where you fight for either Talon or Overwatch. So, are you hyped for Reign of Talon, or are you tired of Overwatch's constant changes?
It's amazing to be able to celebrate this honor with our team. We've got a lot coming up this week to celebrate with all of you. And of course, throughout the year, we'll be celebrating this anniversary and a lot of other anniversaries.
We couldn't do it without you guys. We feel like we have the best fans in the world. It's really an honor to make this content for you all.
ID Software recently confirmed that they have big plans throughout 2026 after celebrating their 35th anniversary. Studio director Marty Stratton made it clear they'll be honoring multiple anniversaries this year, and that's the key detail. 2026 also marks the 30th anniversary of Quake, ID's other legendary FPS franchise. If a new mainline Quake isn't ready yet, we could be looking at new content for the remasters or even a full remake to celebrate 30 years of Quake. So, are you hoping for a new Quake game, or would you rather see a remake of the original? Mind's Eye co-CEO Mark Gerard claims they've caught the people behind an alleged $1 million sabotage campaign against the company. In an internal meeting, Mark accused a big American company of paying UK firm Ritual Network to pay influencers, journalists, and even employees to damage Mind's Eye's reputation. Ritual Network has denied all allegations. Meanwhile, Builder Rocket Boy secretly rolled out employee monitoring software called TerraMind without staff knowledge, tracking keystrokes and screen activity. Mark says the software will be removed in 90 days and that criminal charges are coming soon. Epic Games just debunked rumors that Jeffrey Epstein had an active Fortnite account. Recent Epstein files reveal V-Bucks purchases and a username LittlestJeff1 with activity as recent as 2025, years after his death in federal custody. The account had reached Silver 1 rank and played 75 matches in 2025, leading to wild speculation online about whether Epstein was still alive. Epic confirmed it was a hoax. A player changed their username from something totally unrelated just a few days ago when the files dropped. Stat trackers only show current display names, not username history, which caused the confusion. There are no records of Epstein's email addresses in Epic's system, and multiple copycat accounts have popped up since. Epic hasn't said if they're taking action against these accounts yet. That's all the news I have for this week. Make sure you're subscribed because I've got more news coming soon. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.